Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Well, I did a video this morning, but there was complaints about the audio quality, so I'm going to redo it. Hope the quality is better. I can't guarantee any that because it's me doing it, so I never claim to do top quality videos. But here we go. I will attempt. tsnp, or Tesoro Enterprises, to merge with Humble Global Payments and Financial Services Network. They are a penny stock to the extent that they're 20 cents at the moment. Now, the fact is, I said this morning, I didn't like. You're going to get a load of videos coming out about these, but before jumping in, do your own due diligence. There are things I don't like about this company, in the fact that they had a huge run up before announcement. Now, there are stocks that have a run up before announcement, such as Psth, but that was because everyone was looking for who the SPAC was going to be, and it hasn't announced yet, of course. And then they did their detective work and found out it was Stripe. Now, with this one, it's such a low price, it wasn't worth anyone doing any detective work. That was because people knew there was going to be a unicorn for Psth. And for those of you who didn't know, that the tontine in Psth goes back hundreds of years to when you would have an account, a tontine account, and it would start with hundreds and thousands of people in there, and whoever was the last man standing would inherit everyone else's savings. Just a bit of useless information for you. Anyway, let's get back to it. I didn't like the fact that it seemed to be that the guys there have told their friends, listen, we're going to announce soon. You might want to get in before we announce. There was a huge run up. But that doesn't mean you can't make money off this stock. I haven't heard of Humble. I've done some looking into it, and they, a couple of people who I know and respect, as I said, I said how last week I spoke to a few people about this because I was looking into it, have said that they like it, and that justified my time looking into it. And the board, the people behind the doors, they seem to look clued up, but there is this thing nagging at the door where, is it insider trading, or is it just people not at this run up before announcement, or is it just people noticing the stock? Hope it's the latter, but the fact is, it's still nagging at me, which is stopping me from going all in on. Well, I wouldn't go all in on this anyway. If you wanted to go in on this, I suggest no more than 1%, but that is up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some idiot on the internet. Now, please do your own due diligence on that. I can't, and every other stock that I talk about, I cannot speak about that enough. You need to do your own due diligence. And so many times I've been told stay away from a stock. Yeah, I've done my own due diligence, and I've worked out it's worth going into the stock that everyone else has told me to stay away from. and they've been my best performing stocks. And the vice versa. People would tell me, you go into a stock, done my due diligence, and I've steered clear because of it. Now, as I said, a few people who I respect do seem to think this can take off, and I'm not going to go against them, but if I miss out, I miss out. It is one of those things. They're claiming it as a Stripe competitor. I have enough speculative stocks on my book, so I don't need another one. Now, for those of you who have been wondering why Nano Dimension has been going up recently, I'm not sure if you've looked into the background of it. It isn't just ARK investing. It also, you guys should look into these things before increasing your stake. It also has announced that 66% of its customers have upgraded their system. At least 10 customers have upgraded the Dragonfly, and they're bringing a lot more online daily. They have a new one that maintains itself and does a lot more stuff, and they've, as I said, they've delivered to 10 customers the upgrade, so that's good news for them. Now, for those of you who are wondering about lazr, now the thing about lazr is on Monday it's due to give a presentation, so it's running up on Friday in the hope that it runs up on Monday. However, it may just drop. It's quite high, it's at a high. I would be careful at these levels. And right, Stem agrees blank check merger with Star Peak to go public. Now, it's a US artificial intelligence driven energy storage company. Look, I looked into their webpage and I was all very excited until I found a couple of things on their website that didn't ring true. And if you're trying to beef up your company by putting untrue stuff on your website, don't get me wrong, they may be true in the future, but at the moment they're not, then I steer clear. Now, when a blank check, when a SPAC company that isn't making enough money to justify its valuation, you could think, okay, maybe they're putting future valuation, but future profits in valuation. But when you have a company like CleanSpark, which is who I think they're trying to emulate, there's already a low valuation. Just go out and buy a CleanSpark. I had people ask me why, when I was in Neo from $3, did I sell at 60? Well, there was still this Chinese delisting hanging over their heads, which they hadn't announced by then, and you see what's happened since they did. And at the same time, when you look at the valuation of Neo compared to Tesla, Neo was priced higher than Tesla. So when Tesla, in my opinion, is further along than NIO and a better company than NIO, because Tesla has audited reports, whereas NIO is unaudited reports. And don't get me wrong, I love NIO, I do. I think it's amazing technology, but Tesla, I think, a few steps ahead, and they have a bigger moat. I pulled my money from NIO. Now, am I saying I won't go back into NIO? No, I will go back into NIO, but the valuation has to be right. Same with this. I'm not saying to steer clear of it. I'm just saying the valuation it's at the moment, it's not worth taking the risk, especially when they have on their website things that don't ring true, that send alarm bells ringing. I'd rather put my money in a clean spot. Now, it's the same as if Tesla is same price as NIO, you go into Tesla. Now, you need to think about it, because as I said, I don't think there's more than a 1% chance that these Chinese companies will be delisted, because I think the US wants them on the exchange. I think they're trying to drive the prices down and scare them, and they just want them to audit their accounts properly, which they haven't had to do since 2002. And I think companies like Baba are a good valuation to pick up at this price, and we'll see a jump in Baba. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment in the box below. It really does help with the channel and doesn't cost you anything. See you in the next video.